What's up, guys? Peter from Peter Does Coins, and in this video we're going to be continuing our $9,000 coin show buy. So let's get into it. Here's the rest of the coins that we didn't look through during the last video. So we'll start out with two huge rolls of Bermuda crowns. These are all 50% silver, dollar-sized coins from Bermuda. That's pretty nice. We've got Bermuda crowns here. I'll go ahead and open one up so you can actually see the design. So they're 1964, nice uncirculated crown silvers from Bermuda. So that's pretty cool. Got more than enough Bermuda crowns at this point. But let's see what else we've got. I'm gonna go ahead and dump these out here. There we go. Next up, we have got a 1670 Cilicia 3 cruiser in MS62, NGC certified. So that's definitely a cool piece. 1662 silver in, or 1670 silver in a 6.2. That's definitely cool. Love seeing stuff like that. We've got another slab here. This is a 1922 German 3 mark in MS64. So that's a cool coin. 3 marks from Germany. We've got a 1/10 of a Balboa BU coin from 1962. That one's a really nice gem, uncirculated 1/10 Balboa. Then we've got a Russian ruble from 1892. Tsar Nicholas I on this one. 1892 ruble. So that's actually one of the earlier, I don't think I've had a Tsar Nicholas I ruble. Usually the Tsar Nicholas II ones are a little more common. So that's a cool piece. And then just to follow it up, we've got our Tsar Nicholas II. This is one of the more common rubles. So we've got 1898. So even though the dates are pretty close, this one's a little bit more rare. All right, next up we've got a 1939 Ireland 1 florin. That one's going to be 75% silver from Ireland. 2 shillings is the equivalent of 1 florin, so that's all that means there. Definitely a cool piece. We've got a British shilling from 1890. That's in an MS63. It's sterling or 92.5% silver, and this one is definitely a blazer. Lots of luster on that one. Really pretty coin. All right, next up is we've got this 1778 Spanish Colonial 2 reals. Let's check out the mint mark, and that is going to be Lima, Peru. So we've got a Lima, Peru 2 reals, 91.7% silver from 1778. That's a cool piece there. And then we've got a 1918 Colombian 50 centavos. That's going to be 90% silver from Colombia. Then we've got another one, 1917 50 centavos from Colombia, 90% silver. Then we've got, I think that's just another Bermuda crown. Yep, so I bought all of his Bermuda crowns. We've got a Russian ruble here. This one's going to be 1897 ruble, 90% silver from Russia. Then we've got a French Indochina 1908 1 piastre, 90% silver from French Indochina. Then we've got a Panama 1947 10 centavos. 1 decimal. It's 1/10 of a Balboa. That's what I'm looking for. 1/10 of a Balboa from 1947. All right. That one's without the coin. All right, here we go. 1935 British crown. That one's going to be 50% silver from Great Britain. Definitely a cool piece here. Then we've got a real blazer. I'll be damned if that's a 6.2. Look at that coin. 1938 San Marino silver. That one's going to be, I believe it's 835 silver from San Marino. But, you know, I would bet money that this 6.4s and possibly higher. I think it's an easy 6.4, 6.5, 6.6 is possible, though. But, yeah, I mean, this is a nice coin. Annex soapbox holder, and it's San Marino silver, 5 lirat. So that's pretty cool. No, it's not lirat. It's 5 lire. 5 lire from San Marino. All right, then we've got a Southern Rhodesia 1 crown from 1953. It's Southern Rhodesia silver from 1953. Then we've got an 1896 20-cent Newfoundland coin, 20 cents from Newfoundland, 92.5% silver there. Then we've got a Syria silver coin. Syria, that's going to be 1950. Yeah, 1950. So 1950, and it's going to be 1 piastre, I believe, from Syria. 68% silver, if I remember correctly. All right. Then we've got a 50 centavos, 1944. Nice BU coin here, minted at San Francisco. 75% silver from the U.S. Philippines. Then we've got 1953 Panama, 1/4 Balboa. Quarter Balboa from Panama, 90% silver. Then we've got, this one's been soldered, but it's a 1828 Zacatecas 2 reals. It's a nice coin except for the soldering, but it's a early piece. That's what I was gonna say. It's a 1828, which is, you know, only 7 years after Mexico gained its independence. But next up, we've got another Bermuda crown. So we'll just skip on that one. We've got another Bermuda crown there. Just showing you guys everything, but we've seen plenty of those. Here we go, Lebanon silver. Silver from Lebanon, 1952. It's going to be 72% silver, 50 piastres. Then we've got a Switzerland silver 5 francs from 1933, minted at the Bern Mint facility in Switzerland. Then we've got a British New Guinea 1 shilling from 1938. That's going to be 50% silver from British New Guinea. Then we've got an 1896 20-cent silver from Newfoundland, 92.5% silver. We've got a German 5 marks from 1937, so it's World War II silver, Hindenburg commemorative coin. Then we've got a U.S. Philippines 1907 San Francisco 1 peso, 80% silver on this one. Then we've got a Polish 3 groschen, I believe. Nope, this is a different design actually, so let's see. It's a 6 groschen from Poland, Polish-Lithuania. Polish-Lithuania 6 groschen from the 1600s. Doesn't actually say on this one. But it's probably 1620s, Polish-Lithuania. So that's a cool piece there. Then we've got another Russian ruble here. That's 1898 Russia ruble, 90% silver on that one. We've got a Spanish 2 reals here. That's 1720, 2 reals from Spain. So not a colony, although it would have been legal tender in any of the Spanish colonies at the time. So 1722 reals. That's awesome. Then we've got, it seems like I got a lot of these, 1896 20 cents from Newfoundland. Still a rare coin, you know, you don't find them every day, but apparently I found all of them. 92.5% silver. Then we've got a 1928 Ireland shilling, 75% silver from Ireland. Then we've got another Southern Rhodesia crown from 1953. I think these are sterling silver, right? Yeah, it's going to be sterling silver, I believe, from Southern Rhodesia. So that's definitely cool. Then we've got a 1904 S U.S. Philippines 5 centavos. This one's a nice high-grade coin with luster. Unfortunately, it's been toned over, but it's the large size 10 centavos. It's the large size 10 centavos, so it's better. 80% silver from the U.S. Philippines. That one actually might be 90% now I'm saying it. but definitely a cool piece. Next up, we've got Brazil 500 race. That's 91.7% silver from Brazil, 1888. Then we've got another French Indochina 1 piastre from 1913, 90% silver on this one. Then we've got another Lebanon 50 piastres from 1952, 72% silver on this one. Then we've got a Spanish 5 pesetas, 1876, Alfonso XII there, just 90% there. And we've got another Russian ruble from 1897, Tsar Nicholas II there. Got another Colombian $50, 1922, 50 centavos from Colombia, 90% silver. Then we've got an 1823 Hibernia halfpenny. So it's Ireland from Great Britain. This one does not look good in the flip there. Let's go and take it out. Hibernia halfpenny with the harp on there. So it's Irish King George IV. That's pretty cool. Not a lot of Hibernia halfpennies that you usually see. Then you've got a quarter Balboa from 1932, 90% silver on that one. And we've got another Tsar Nicholas II Russian ruble. That one, we'll go ahead and pull it out of the flip. So it's an 1896 Russian ruble. So there we go. So we've probably got a whole date set of Tsar Nicholas II rubles. Then we've got a Portuguese 1960 Mozambique 10 escudos, which I think is 65% silver, maybe 68% from Mozambique, Colonial Africa. Then we've got a Gothic florin. This one's a Gothic florin from Great Britain. It says 1874. Let's double check. So M is 1,000, D is 500, C is 100. So we've got 1,500, 300, so 1,800. And then L is 50, so we've got 1850, and then X is 10, so we've got 1850 plus 10 plus 10, so 1870, and then V is 4, so 1874, so that's correct. 1 shilling from Great Britain, it's 1 florin from Great Britain, Gothic florin, 92.5% silver. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully, if you didn't know how to read Roman numerals, now you can. Here is a 20 escudos from Mozambique, 1955. Another, what is that? 72% silver, I think, maybe 68%. Then we've got a French Indochina, 1913, 1 piastre, 90% silver on that one. Then we've got another French Indochina piastre, 1913, 90% silver on that one too. And then we've got a really nice looking Bavarian thaler. Look at that. 1 thaler from Bavaria, 1768. And this one, it looks like was struck a little thick because it looks like the assayer or the mint person, when they were minting the coin, they would have scraped away some of the silver on there. So it's just part of its post-mint damage, it's not post-mint damage. That's what I'm saying. So this would have occurred in 1768 by the assayer, who was in charge of making sure the coin weighed the right amount. So they actually struck it with too much silver, and so they would have taken a little bit off of the coin. That's pretty cool. Bavarian thaler. Then we've got a Guatemala 5 pesos, 1948. That's going to be 90% silver from Mexico. And we've got another Bavarian thaler here from 1768. So another cool piece here from the German states of Bavaria. And then we've got another 5 pesetas. This one's from 1876. 5 pesetas from Spain. And we've got a South Africa 1958 1 crown or 5 shillings, 80% silver from South Africa. Then we've got a Straits Settlements $1, large size dollar from 1908. Actually, I think this is, yeah, that's large size. Edward VII, 1908, large size straight settlements dollar. Then we've got another Spanish 5 pesetas, 1875 on that one. And we've got a French Indochina 1 piastre from 1907. We've got another South Africa crown, 1958, which is 80% silver from South Africa. And here we've got another 1952 South Africa 1 crown, so definitely a cool piece there. And we've got 1918 Newfoundland, 50 cents silver, 92.5% silver here. Then we've got 5 pesetas, 1876, 90% silver on that one. And we've got another U.S. Philippines 1 peso, 1907 San Francisco. Then we've got an 1885 5 pesetas from Spain, 90% silver there. Then we've got another 5 pesetas, 1875. And we've got another U.S. Philippines peso, 1907 San Francisco. That one's a little bit nicer of a piece, more details on that one than some of the others. Here we've got an 1876 Spain, 5 pesetas. Here we've got another U.S. Philippines peso, 1907 S. As you can see, I bought quite a few things in bulk. Then we've got a half Balboa from Panama, 1947, 90% silver on that one. Half Balboa. Then we've got a Bolivian 10 cent. No, that's Uruguay. We've got an Uruguayan 10 cent silver from 1877. Yeah, that's a cool piece. Should be 90% silver from Uruguay. That's awesome. Don't see a lot of those out there. Then we've got a 1813 German states of Prussia. Oh, 1/6 of a taler. 1/6 of a taler from Prussia. And then we've got a Newfoundland 50 cents, 92.5% silver from 1918. Then we've got a half Balboa from Panama, 1966. That's going to be 40% silver, I believe, on that one, actually. Since it doesn't say 90. Yep, that one's 400. Then we've got a 1953 10 centésimos, 90% silver on this one. And we've got a, check that out, 1772 Russian ruble. That's an awesome coin, 1772 Russian ruble. Catherine the Great, 90% silver. Check that out. That's an awesome coin. Next up, we've got an 1875 Denmark 2 kroner. That one's going to be 90% silver from Denmark. Much better coin there. We've got another South Africa 1 crown. This one from 1949, 80% silver there. We've got a Papal States 1870, is that what that says? 1839, 1 Bioko from the Papal States. We've got a Panama quarter Balboa from 1930, 90% silver there. We've got a Syria 1 piastre, 68% silver from 1950. We've got more Irish silver here, 1928 1 shilling from Ireland, 75% silver there. Then we've got a British crown from 1936, 1935 it looks like, 1935 British 1 crown, 50% silver there. Then we've got another British crown, 50% silver from 1935. And here's a cool piece. You don't see these often. Let's get it out of the flip here. Next up, we've got a Bolivia. Oh, unfortunately, it's ex-jewelry. 1 Boliviano, 1870. That's a cool piece, though. 1870, 90% silver dollar from Bolivia. That's an awesome coin. Unfortunately, been soldered on there. But let's see what else we've got. Here's a 2 kroner from Denmark, 18 what is that? 18, date should be here, 1875, Denmark. Another better coin there. Then we've got a Germany. This one's a better coin. I paid up for this one. It's an uncirculated 2 marks from 1934 Germany. Nice BU coin. There's no cleaning on this one. This is nice original 90% silver coin. Yeah, check that out. That's a nice piece. But let's go ahead and move on. Here we've got a 2 reals from 1826, Zacatecas Mint, 90% silver here. Definitely a cool piece there. Then we've got a French Indochina 1 piastre from 1907. We've got a Spanish 5 pesetas from 1875, 90% silver there. Then we've got, this is from the German state of Cologne. So we'll pull this one out here. Well, it doesn't want to come out, so let me force it out. All right, we're gonna cut that one out. There we go. So we've got a Cologne copper coin from 1759. There we go, quarter Stuver. So that's a pretty cool piece there. We'll get a new flip for that one. All right, next up we have got, what is this? This one is 1901 Crete. So we've got a Crete coin, 90% silver from Crete, 5 drams. That's something you don't see very often. Crete is the country right off the coast of Greece. Then we've got a 1883 Hawaii dollar. I've got $1 from Hawaii, 1883, 90% Hawaiian dollar. That one's definitely a cool piece. Then we've got a another Gothic florin here. This one gonna be looks like 1884. Yep, 1884, 1 florin from Great Britain, sterling silver on that one. The way I did that is you don't really need to read the 15. Yeah, we know it's 1,500 right there. And we know it's going to be from the 1800s because they didn't make them in the 1700s in this design. So it's 18 what? Well, we see 3 X's, and so we know the 5's before it. So, okay, so it's 84. Okay, 1884. So that's how I did it without actually reading the whole thing. But 92.5% silver from Great Britain. Gothic florins never stick around very long. Then we've got an 1897 Dominican Republic 1 peso. That's going to be 35% or billion silver from the Dominican Republic. Then we've got another Tsar Nicholas II Russian ruble, 90% silver from 1899. Then we've got a Panama 1/10 Balboa from 1953, 90% silver there. We've got a couple more Bermuda crowns here. Then we've got an Ireland 1 shilling, 75% silver from 1939. We've got a Somalia billion silver, 1950, nice BU 50 centesimi, billion silver from Somalia, a little bit better country there. We've got another we've got another British New Guinea, 1938, 1 shilling, 50% silver there. Cap and raise 8 reals from the Potosi Mint, 1853, 90% silver on that one. Then we've got a 1911 Colombia, 10 centavos, 90% silver on that one. We've got another Bermuda crown. And we've got a Mexican peso, nice uncirculated coin from 1932, 72% silver there. Then we've got a Netherlands $1 from 1653. So that's one of the lion dollars. It's a lion dollar from the Netherlands, 1653. That's an awesome coin. All right, let's see what else we got. Here we've got a British crown from 1845. Queen Victoria British crown, sterling or 92.5% silver there. Then we've got an Uruguay 50 centésimos from 1894. 90% silver from Uruguay. Nice early coin there. Then we've got a Napoleon Bonaparte 5 francs, 1812. And I recognize this bag. This is going to be a bag with lots of Napoleon Bonaparte 5 francs. And next up, we've got an 1807 Napoleon Bonaparte 5 francs. Looks ugly in the flip, but we'll get it out and all nice. Here we've got a trade dollar, 1874S in AU details with chop marks. We've got chop marks here on the back, which look pretty cool. A couple of chop marks there and some honeycomb looking chop marks, 74S. So that one's a nice piece. PCGS certified. Then we've got 500 race from Brazil, 90% silver. Actually 91.7% from 1860. Then we've got a Italian states of Sardinia, this is Sicily. Italian state of Sicily, 1851. Sicilian, 120 grana, 90% silver from the Italian states. Then we've got another Napoleon Bonaparte 5 francs, 1806 on this one. And then we've got a Spanish Netherlands 28 Stuvers from the Spanish Netherlands. That's a cool piece there. Then we've got another Napoleon Bonaparte 5 francs, 1811, 90% silver there. We've got a Japanese yen that I'll have to look up the date on because they didn't do it here. So hopefully it's a key date. But we've got 6 characters here. These 6 characters are going to be the year. Japanese, dragon, yen, 90% silver. Then we've got a $1 gold from the United States, 1853. This one's a little bit rough, but it's still a decent coin, 1853. Well, it's pretty rough, but still U.S. gold, $1 from 1853. 90% gold. Then we've got Brazil 500 race from 1859. That's going to be 91.7% silver from Brazil. We've got a Spanish Philippines. We've got 1 peso from 1897, a Spanish Philippines peso, 90% there. Then we've got a 1912S, U.S. Liberty V-nickel, key date 1912S, the only V-nickel struck at the San Francisco Mint. Then we've got a Serbia 5 dinars, 90% silver dollar from Serbia, pretty rare coin here. Then we've got an 1860s Zacatecas 4 reals, so it's just a no date, but 4 reals from Mexico. Then we've got a Prussian thaler here, 1807. German states of Prussia, 1 thaler, 1804. Then we've got Napoleon Bonaparte 5 francs, 1804, 90% silver there. And we've got another Brazilian 500 race, 90% silver from 1863. We've got a Cuba 40 centavos from 1915, 90% silver there. And we've got a 1861 Brazil 500 race, 91.7% silver on that one. All right, guys. Well, I know we just sped through those coins, but it took us 30 minutes speeding through them, so that's kind of funny. We had a lot of coins. But that's going to conclude it for my coin show grounds. Definitely like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to reading the comments. Okay, guys, we'll see you next time on Peter Does Coins.